Hi everyone, my name is Logan Pridemore, and I'm here to talk about what we can expect from some of the retail world and how we can prepare for it and get the upper hand. So, if you just want to follow along on the PowerPoint with me, I'm on slide 1 now. So, the shopping experience 2014 and beyond. And just go ahead to the next slide with me. Okay, so first we have to start with the current trends. So right now, I think we're really starting to see the transition from brick and mortar stores to the online and the e-commerce experience. So people have really kind of stepped away from going to the mall, going to shopping outlets and stores, and they've really started to go towards the online shopping. It's easy, it's fast, it's convenient, and honestly, people are so busy these days that they're just not really having the time to go to stores. So, with that being said, not only is online shopping growing, but I think we've also seen a huge transition onto using our smartphones and tablets to shop, just because people are on the go constantly and those are so readily on hand. Almost everyone has a smartphone in the US today. So, if you want to look at the chart below, some specialists have even begun to predict that within the next year and a half or so, by 2015, e-commerce sales may grow as much as $3 billion, which is huge. So it's just so important that retail companies have recognized that e-commerce is really a huge part of their sales and that they're really jumping on board so that they can get the upper hand in this competitive economy. So if you just want to go ahead to the next slide with me. Okay, so I really just wanted to focus on how social media affects the shopping trends and how people shop today. So I started thinking about how me as a consumer, like what really drives me to shop when I'm online, just scrolling the web versus going to the store. And I think a huge part of that is that I spend so much time on social media sites that they're kind of push you towards the retail world. So just for example, a lot of times I'll be scrolling on Facebook or Twitter and I see an ad for a clothing company and I see like maybe a cute pair of shoes that I like. I can just click on the picture and it almost immediately will bring me to that website. I can add those shoes immediately to my shopping cart and check out. So then within the next couple of days, those shoes are being shipped to me. It's kind of that instant gratification that I think that consumers are really craving these days. We just don't have time for the dilly-dallying, the like pressure and just going shopping and making that whole day experience anymore because we're just so busy. So I think that social media is just a huge part of the retail experience in general. So if you just want to look at the chart below, it kind of explains how social media has influenced how the shopping experience takes place. You can kind of see that the online social networks will be growing by 93% in the US, which is almost worth $14 billion by 2015. So this is so huge. So it's really important that retailers are aware of this and they're getting the upper hand on it. So if you just want to go ahead to the next slide with me. Okay, so some of the social media sites that are really popular right now are Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And all of these sites, you're able to click on the pictures and a lot of times see tagging of other people. And with Facebook especially, this is kind of like how I came up with the idea, but they're able to do face recognition and use that technology that when you upload a picture, it automatically will tag the face of the person that's one of your friends. And so it'd be kind of like my idea is kind of the same thing like that. Like when a picture of a product that the retail company owns is uploaded to the social media site, it would be able to recognize maybe say that pair of shoes again, recognize that they're this company's shoes, and then there would be an automatic connection between the picture that you're seeing on the social media site all the way back to the company's website. And then I also just wanted to go a little past that. So with everything that's going to wireless these days, people aren't just sitting at home on their laptops and computers anymore. So it's really important that there's also apps for these devices. So maybe let's say, for example, you're scrolling on your Instagram app, you see a sweater that you're really loving, you can click on that sweater, and using almost like the same face recognizing technology that they use on Facebook, it would be like clothing recognizing technology. And it would automatically, you'd be able to click on that sweater and it would bring up, let's say it's from a retail store, and then that retail store also has an app. So you click on the sweater that you like, and it automatically brings up that retail store's app. So back to the shoe example, let's say on Facebook those shoes are from Zappos. So you click on the pair of shoes and it automatically brings up the app that Zappos has created for the iPhone and Apple device. So that's kind of another way that there's that instant gratification. You see something you like, and we as consumers can reach out to it, automatically click it, buy it right there. So go on to the next slide with me. So it's going to be hopefully this simple. You just click, go to app, scroll, shop, make your purchase. And that's really giving consumers what they want. So go ahead to the next slide with me. Okay, so another huge part of this is that retail companies are going to have to partner up with the cell phone carriers and different digital media carriers that are providing these handheld devices and smartphones and tablets. So business partners that you may have to look forward to are Apple, Samsung, AT&T, Verizon, Hewlett-Packard. All of these companies are producing different type of smartphones and tablets for the consumers, and those same consumers are the ones that are shopping for our clothes, our products. So it's really important that you would have good business relations with these companies so that they can make sure that they are helping you in any way that they can. They can make sure that the app that you have for your company is working properly, that there's a proper connection. And they're also going to be able to work with you on those clothing recognizable and product recognizing technology so that it would automatically pop up when you clicked on the picture, and that it would almost automatically be tagged when that picture was downloaded in the first place. So it'd really be creating those relations. And that's a good thing too. You want to think about the global world and how businesses in the US are working together, because that's so important in today's economy. So I think this is a really good idea, and I think it's something that retail companies should consider, and I think that technology can definitely make this happen for us. So thank you so much. And if you just go to the last slide, those are my resources where I was able to get the data trends and the graphs that I provided. So thank you so much, guys.